Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tech and Art. So hope you guys doing well. So guys, today we are going to learn how to track the activity over the SQL Server instance. So sometimes we are getting the request like that we need to extract the reports whatever the activities happened from the last 2 months over the particular SQL Server database or SQL Server instance. So in today's session we are going to discuss how to track these activities and how to create a report for that actually. So before starting the session, I would request to each and everyone who are new on my channel, please like to subscribe. And I have created a playlist SQL Server DBA. There are more than 90 videos which can help to day-to-day activity actually. So if you like the videos, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share as well. Thank you. So let's me connect the SQL Management Studio. So this is my Management Studio. Let's assume you need to track the reports over the last past 2 months, whatever the activities happened here actually. So for that we have a beautiful tools called database SQL Server audits actually. If you come to connect your SQL Server instance and come to security, here we got the audits actually, and for that you need to create a reports for the audit actually. So once you right click and new audit, it will give you to option to create a audit file. So let me type here actually the audit name, whatever the audit name you can give it as per the suitable your environment actually. So here I'm giving my audit, something like that. The queue delay I'm leaving by default actually. This audit log failure option also I'm giving the by default. The path you need to provide where you want to keep the path actually, the audit file. So I have created a directory here. So locally I am giving this path actually. In this location the audit file will be generated, the audit logs. This option you can restrict the number of files limit. I am giving the maximum limit actually, unlimited. You can restrict based on the storage, whatever the 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs file you can give it here. The rest remaining I'm leaving the by default. Once you click the OK, what it will do, it will create your audit, my audit. As you can see, it's created, but it's disabled. So what you need to do, right click here and you need to enable this audit. Okay, once you enable the audit, immediately the audit started in a backend. Whatever the activity will happen in a SQL Server instance, it will track each and every second actually. So if you want to see where the file is generated, if you see I have provided this location and one audit file is generated here. If you see .sql audit. Okay, now the question is, when the time is come, you need to extract the reports from the last 2 months. If you can see your audit is already enabled particular instance. One more thing, make sure I will tell you at the end of the video one precaution which you need to follow. Please watch the video completely. So now the option is how to read the audit file actually. So you have the third party option also, reading the audit file, and here I am going to read the based on the query actually. So you need to, this query will help you if you provide the the audit file name here, my audit actually, and if you execute here, so let me select. So as you can see, the audit file is readable here. So whatever the activity, it will give you the including all the SQL queries, whatever the queries extracted, whatever the logins and whatever the database. So it will give the database wise. So what you need to do here, once maybe it will go keep executing because file is, so you can put the where clause here with the date wise, or you can extract the reports based on the where clause, like past 2 months you need to extract, you can do it. And just you need to select this and you need to do like a copy with headers and you need to paste in Excel, and then you can filter based on your database. Suppose someone want some application user is owner of Tech01, they only want to take 01, so you can filter based on the here, you just select it and paste it in Excel and put the database filter Tech01. So this will give you the reports only for the Tech01. So this is very helpful to tracking all the activity on a particular SQL instance. One more thing which you need to keep in mind, on a production server, don't allow directly, don't enable the audit because it's causing the IO performance also. So if it is required, then only based on the approval and all you can do it. but this is good tool to how to track the all the activity on a SQL Server instance. So hope you got my point, how to enable the audit and how to read the audit file also. In the next video I will meet you soon, very soon. Till then, bye bye, thank you, and please do subscribe my channel. I will paste this query in a description. Okay, thank you.